I'm ugly. Look, I have a pimple. Look at my wrinkles. I'm stuck. I don't deserve it. I should stay home so no one sees me. I can't get dressed. I can't decide what to wear. No, I'm not worthy. I don't deserve this. I can't get dressed. Can't decide what to wear. No, I'm going back to bed. I can't. I am not worthy. You are gorgeous. I'm a magnet to good things. You are successful. You can do this. You deserve this. You're a leader. You're worthy. You are kind and generous. I am abundant to all that I do. I can change anything, and I can do this. With Empowered in Heels.
Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome to Empowered in Heels, another session, another show. I'm so excited today for my guest. She's a real dear friend. I almost know her almost now, I think 7 years, if I'm right. I'm so ecstatic. It's a huge surprise for you all and for myself because sometimes we get so busy and we kind of put ourselves aside and we help everyone else, we help our kids, we help everyone, and then we don't take time for us. So it's so important to put some time for you. And we wanted to dedicate the show to Self-Care Day and have it as a home spa because a lot of us are COVID and we want to stay home and stay safe, right? And a lot of businesses are shutting down for lockdown and whatsoever. Hopefully not. And hopefully this will surpass. But I thought we would bring on a friend of mine called Diana Winsor, and we will introduce her. But I wanted to give you a little bit about myself. I'm Suzy Tamasy, your host for Empowered in Heels. I do have a magazine called Empowered in Heels in which we donate to women's shelters across Ontario, and it's stories about inspiring women. And it's just a magazine to help women that are going through abuse and not seeing the light of the tunnel, and it's supposed to give them the light of the tunnel to success. Another magazine I do is Business and Fashion. It's a business, business, we cover small entrepreneurs, business topics, and then we intertwine it with fashion. And then I am owner of a clothing line that gives back to women's shelters across Ontario called Suzy Q Jewels. I do design some items I collaborate with other designers. So welcome to Empowered in Heels, where we will empower you today. We are, I'm getting ready. You're probably wondering why I have no makeup on, hair up, because we're doing home spa day. So I have dear Diana Winsor, a friend and a true believer of self-care because she loves to help others, empower others with self-care. Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome to Empowered in Heels, another session, another show. I'm so excited today for my guest. She's a real dear friend. I almost know her almost now, I think 7 years, if I'm right. I'm so ecstatic. It's a huge surprise for you all and for myself, because sometimes we get so busy and we kind of put ourselves aside and we help everyone else, we help our kids, we help everyone, and then we don't take time for us. So it's so important to put some time for you. And we wanted to dedicate the show to Self-Care Day and have it as a home spa, because a lot of us are COVID, and we want to stay home and stay safe, right? And a lot of businesses are shutting down for lockdown and whatsoever. Hopefully not, and hopefully this will surpass. But I thought we would bring on a friend of mine called Diana Winsor, and we will introduce her. But I wanted to give you a little bit about myself. I'm Suzy Tamasy, your host for Empowered in Heels. I do have a magazine called Empowered in Heels, in which we donate to women's shelters across Ontario, and it's stories about inspiring women. And it's just a magazine to help women that are going through abuse and not seeing the light of the tunnel, and it's supposed to give them the light of the tunnel to success. Another magazine I do is Business and Fashion. It's a business, business, we cover small entrepreneurs, business topics, and then we intertwine it with fashion. And then I am owner of a clothing line that gives back to women's shelters across Ontario called Suzy Q Jewels. I do design some items I collaborate with other designers. So welcome to Empowered in Heels, where we will empower you today. I'm getting ready. You're probably wondering why I have no makeup on, hair up, because we're doing home spa day. So I have dear Diana Winsor, a friend and a true believer of self-care, because she loves to help others, empower other women. Hi Diana, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh my goodness, and you're ready for a spa day, right?
I am so prepared. Definitely prepared, as you can tell.
I thought we would do this for Christmas, because a lot of us are going to be staying home for Christmas, sad to say, and I thought, what better time to get prepared for Christmas and do a home spa day. So Diana's on our show today to give us some tips as to what we can do to prepare our home with a spa day. And I wanted to let you know she is a certified makeup artist and an entrepreneur, and a really lovely person which loves to empower women with self-care. Our topic is so important. As you see, I have no makeup. I only have mascara because I have very tiny eyes. You would not see me on camera. So I wanted to do a raw face, so nothing on, and we are going to do little demos to get you going for the holidays, so you can get yourself all pampered and lovely for your family. What better? And yourself, what better gift can you give yourself is to pamper yourself today. Hi Diana, please tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I've always loved serving others, helping others. I think that part of what I've always done is we help with the animal shelter, we help with the food bank, and we got involved, and I got involved with you, Suzy, and I think it's actually 10 years ago. And
Wow.
yeah, I know. And when we first got involved, and I remember it to this day, I had all of my clothes from my work, and they had been in my closet for so long, and I decided it was time when I heard about the women's shelter, and that was the first day I met you. We clicked, and the clothes went to the women's shelter. So I have a passion for serving, for helping, and really empowering women, totally. And then an example is how we got involved in doing glam it up parties and events and things like that. So it really does. In fact, at work they used to call me Mother Teresa. That's kind of who I am. I happen to sort of watch and look for things to help people, and I love self-care, as you can tell.
And that's why I love you so much, because you truly like to help people and you do it with your heart, which is so empowering.
Mhm.
You were going to say something. Sorry, I cut you.
No, that's okay. I think
Okay.
good.
So tell me, so with what you're doing today, I see you have something on your face. What is that?
So this happens to be they call it a radiant gold peel-off mask. And it has colloidal gold in it, and it actually helps for wrinkles, it helps to smooth the skin, but it also helps you feel very vibrant and bright. So any entrepreneur that is coming on screen and wanting to look good, it is one of those kind of masks that helps. Like, there's a lot of different benefits to it, but that is, one of the sort of the main ones with it. So yeah, so
I love that. So I would like to say that normally when I do my spa days at home, I put on a candle. Do you suggest that too, Diana?
actually I have a lot of different tips for setting up a spa. So at home here, I have my space, and you could set up anywhere. But the first thing that I would do is get a little bit of atmosphere, which you're totally right on, and that's to do with candles. So, but first I put some music on. We can't do here because we're not allowed, but with music, if you go to, if you have Bell or Rogers, and you go to Stingray, they're actually a spa music that you can get. You can download, you can do all kinds of things, but there is a reason for with the music, and it actually says it slows the mind and relaxes the body, decreasing your heart rate as you listen. Relaxing sounds also helps increase serotonin production, which helps you to reduce blood pressure, increases happy thoughts. You can even treat anxiety symptoms. So music for sure. Then of course candles. So I have this particular one is a eucalyptus one, which when you go to a spa, quite often eucalyptus is used, but you can use lavender as well, because the eucalyptus is sort of, if you want a spurt of energy, lavender helps calm, right? And my husband is allergic to perfume, so I can't even put this on. So I have these imitation ones that just gives you a bit of you just turn them on. So you do whatever you've got to do to create some kind of atmosphere, right? And essential oils, there's also a lot of different essential oils of what you can do. So an example, I have a bowl here. You can actually put a couple of drops in that and take a cloth and then just sort of pat your face with it for about 5 minutes, which is very soothing for the face. Or you can have hot boiling water. And I can remember years ago getting these things for steamers just to steam your face. And there's so many benefits even just for that, right? So there are a lot of different things that you can do. Another example with essential oils is you can put them in like a bottle like so. A friend of mine did this for me. So this happens to be calming spray. So it probably has lavender in it. So there's different ones that I have. So there's many things that you can do to add to things. I don't know if you want me to continue on. There's a lot of things I can add as far as other ways of doing things that you can do from home, which is, one is, everybody probably has oatmeal at home. And you can do an oatmeal face massage. And I'm going to read a little bit of this here. It says, oats actually offer amazing skin benefits due to their amino acid content and can moisturize even the driest skin naturally and quickly. So all you do is you take 2 tablespoons of the oatmeal and you add it to water or yogurt. And just to a texture, you put it on your face and you leave it on for 5 minutes, and you just, your skin will look and feel wonderful after that. So there are a lot of things you can do at home without the cost of products. Obviously, there are products like so, but there's a lot of things that you can do. And sometimes people just think of here and up, but there's the neck, there's the hands, there's the feet, there's the whole body. when it comes to self-care, right?
So true, and it's funny because when you said yogurt, my kids make fun of me because I do a lot of home remedies because of my mom used to do it too. We do the yogurt and oatmeal, and we even put it in our bath sometimes to soothe the skin, right? And they laugh at me, Mom, what are you doing? What are you putting yogurt? And it's amazing. It just softens the skin and it just rejuvenates it. Even eggs. A lot of people use eggs to put on the skin. So it's a lot of, and honey. Honey is a thing too. So I agree on home remedy things to use all the time as one of our go-tos, especially now if you can't go out. Go into your pantry, right? And use what you have. For me, I put coconut oil in my hair because I have very brittle, thin hair, which my kids don't have that, thank God. And I put it in one of these bath things, and it just moisturizes it naturally without any chemicals, right? So
for sure,
things like that help a lot. And then I'm a true believer of essential oils. Even for me, when I go out, I put a little dab. It boosts up your energy. Spearmint, mint, energy-wise, lavender to calm you down, like you suggested. And eucalyptus sprays, very important. I actually have one in a spray bottle. I put in oil, and in my shower, when I do my shower, I mist it, and it smells like a eucalyptus, so it opens your pores, right? So
for sure. I know I have one of these with lavender by my bed because sometimes you're so active before you go to bed. At least my mind is active, and I just need to do that calming kind of thing. And when you talk about essential oils, for feet, there's a couple that are really good, and it's rosemary and peppermint. Apparently, they're really good for deodorizers. So we're not getting to do pedicures anymore. Like you're having to be able to, do things at home, right? So you can just get a basin, soak your feet in the water, and add a couple of drops there as well. And then maybe just give yourself maybe you want some nail polish and just make them look pretty and whatnot. But, you do need to keep your feet clean, everything like that too, right? So there's a lot of different things that you can do, right? So
I love that. So tell me, with COVID, has this affected your business at all as an entrepreneur?
To be honest, my business has taken off. But I will say I miss I call it belly to belly. I missed not being able to be with you in person and do our glam it up parties and doing our events like I do with the makeup and everything, right? So I love putting makeup on the models and supporting the women's shelter and supporting you. So obviously we can't do that. But what really happened for me is I was already online. So I'm kind of one of the lucky ones, unlike some that weren't. So I was already online, but what it caused us to do was to expand what we do. So we hold these virtual ladies events, and we have people from right across Canada that are participate in them. But now, instead of just working on our products, we've had fitness classes, we've had mimosa parties, we've had what else have we done? Cooking classes, and we're even going to do a virtual vacation with Tracy in the new year. So we're adding a whole bunch of things, and I think when you're an entrepreneur, you meet so many people like yourself, Suzy, and you're so like-minded that everybody wants to support each other, and it's such a community to be able to work with. And that's how I reached out to Tracy and said, geez, do you think it would work? Because I've been involved in things that she had to really pivot because of being in the travel industry. And but for me, for some reason I've just gotten and I think it's because everybody's online. I know. Like there's more people online, more people are looking for things to do, and I always hope that people feel that I always like to show value. So I don't just say, here's a product, I, explain. I mean, there may be some things, as an example, if you're wanting to cover in the winter, do you need to change things up? Is there home remedy things you can do? Like in all cases, there probably is. And so it's a case that you can kind of maneuver the way you need to, depending on the situation, and help people depending on their situation, right? So.
Yeah, that's great. And yes, Tracy was one of my guests
Yes.
on the show, and I really love how she turned around her business, pivoting from travel agency to do a virtual vacation. So that is such a great experience to do, and I did go on her last show, which was, it was so much fun. I thought
I know.
Another country, but yeah. So with everything that we're doing today, what is 3 things that you can suggest that someone can do for themselves at home?
So I think that to be setting up a spa, you're referring to?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 was the atmosphere, 2 is the music, and a lot of it is to just having a lot of home kind of things. I think I kind of touched on it a little bit, but we're kind of diving now. I don't know. Because
No,
I think
something for them to do self-care on themselves.
Oh, self-care. Okay. All right. Sorry, I got torn there a little bit. So for self-care, a lot comes down with exercising. So if people are not active, and I think that's what people are doing mostly now. So people are in front of the computer. I know I am. And so it is a case that you do need to get the exercise, get out, get just walking, or there are so many free classes online now. I know I normally go to the gym 6 days a week, and I can't do that. So I find classes online and do it that way. So I would say exercise. The other thing is, and this is sort of a real basic, is in the morning, get up, get yourself cleaned up, put your face on if you put your face on, everything, and get dressed. So many people tend to stay in their PJs, and I think you're not really ready for the day. And I think there's a lot to be said for, getting up and having some form of a routine. It could be journaling, get up and journal and do things. Drink water, and of course I didn't bring my water down here.
I actually did, so I was going to drink lots of water.
I actually filled it up, and I've got it upstairs, believe it or not, because I'm always drinking water. Because one of the things is our body is 90% water, and we lose water. So even with our pores, we lose water through our pores, and from the age of 25 you start to lose it, which is what causes wrinkles, right? So water is so key, and it's half your body weight is what you're supposed to have. So I have a bottle that is like yay, and I know I need to drink 4 of them. So I know based on my weight and the ounces, because it's a fairly big bottle, how much I need to have. So first thing in the morning, I'll have some with lemon, and then I sort of carry on from there, right? So yeah, there's definitely that. And I think just trying to communicate and sort of reach out to friends, because I think that there are a lot of people that are lonely right now. I know we have a couple of friends that live on their own, so we're always reaching out. And I think everybody, needs to have that community to be able to do that, right? So
true. Right now, I think a great way to start your mornings is with a gratitude meditation.
Yeah.
That's how I start my mornings every day. Go for a walk. It's so beautiful out there. Just go for a walk. That really opens up a lot of your pores and your energy. And dress up, yes. Even though that you're at home, it doesn't mean you have to stay in your PJs. Get dressed for you. Forget about everyone else. I think we focus so much on everyone else that we have to look perfect for everyone. Just think about you. If you dress up in the morning, it just uplifts your energy. And if you wear of the day goes amazingly. But those are amazing tips, Diana. I also wanted to give you some tips that you can pick up the mask, similar to yours. Don't forget about your hands. Diana mentioned a lot of us forget about our hands, and And I met a person, and he said, we can tell the person's age by our hands.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I didn't really reflect on that, but I said, oh, wow, okay.
That's
And we forget about pampering our hands. We put cream on it, but Diana suggested to do like a peel-off mask on your hand, not only on your face always.
Yeah.
So we did it. So you can pick this up. I picked this one at Winners. You can pick them up, I think even dollar store if you need a mask for your face or something to pamper yourself.
Yeah.
So just do that. It's not that costly. You can do it at home, and it's a great example for your kids that you're taking care of yourself, right?
Yeah.
So,
yes, your hand is the first place that shows your age.
Yes.
That's what they say. And so, and I know, I mean, I always focus on my face, and then all of a sudden I realize, oh gosh, the hand. And the other thing too is with everybody now, with all the sanitizers, our hands, moisture is what you need. Like you really need to get some moisture onto your hands, right? So, and there are some renewing and brightening treatments that you can get. So this particular one that I do, I just put on the back of my hand, and I just do it like so, and just do it like this. So you get the back of the hand, and that actually treats the hand too, right? So there's a lot of different things, or a hand lotion, because you do need, like, hands are getting dry and really dry. So we have a hand lotion. This one, there's a lot of hand lotions out there. This one happens to reactivate. So every time you wash your hands, it's reactivating as though you've just put hand lotion on again. So there's a lot of different things out there that you can get. And I do believe that the hands are really needing the attention because of COVID.
Yes.
For sure.
And also
another thing
masks,
too,
right?
Yeah.
When you're wearing a mask, I hear a lot of people are breaking out. Like I deal with a couple of models, and they said, the mask is giving me pimples and blemishes and stuff like that. So what do you recommend for that?
Do you know what? I could talk an hour to do with the masks. But what I would say is the first thing that if you have an disposable mask, you can just, that's fine. But if you don't, what you should do is make sure that you have a clean mask. Because just think of it, if you have the mask and it's dirty, because, it's not just what you might have on your face, it's what you lose from your face. All the pollutants and things like that are going on the mask. If you think about it, it's then just sitting there, and it causes acne, different things, right? So it is key for one that you should actually do that. The other thing too is, I've got it here somewhere. That's okay. Everything in order here.
Another tip is dry to use like lip balms and conditioners for your lips so that they don't dry out. A lot of people get those lines around their lips. It's because they don't moisturize around their lips. So you can pick up those also at the dollar store, shop or drug smart. Is a great tip too, right? Right.
The other thing too is, my mind went blank there. Sorry. It was cleansing. So what you want to do is make sure your face is cleansed, but not with a harsh cleanser, with a very mild cleanser. And the important thing too is that you don't cleanse and then put the mask on right away. You should actually wait for 15 minutes. And if you have I think they're called the N95 masks, you should wait for 30 minutes before you do that. And then moisturize morning and night, because what's happening is it's all of the, it's getting all clogged, the pores, and that's what causes the acne. So you do want to make sure that you're getting everything sort of cleared that way, right? And some of the ingredients to look for when you're looking for a cleanser is hyaluronic acid, because it actually helps. So there's a number of things that you can do, but that is one. And if people do exfoliations, one thing to not do as much right now is those harsh exfoliations. Because you've got the mask on there, you want to have some protection. You should exfoliate, but not with the harsh ones. And another one that I'd be very careful with is if anybody is using any retinol products, if they're already a user of retinol, they're fine. Just maybe they may want to cut back a bit. if there's just thinking of doing one, I would wait till we're finished with the masks, because it is one of those kind of products that your skin needs to get sort of, used to it. And I would just highly recommend that we don't. And yes, the lips for sure. I think that the lips definitely need the moisturizing and things like that, and conditioning too, right? Like there's conditioning things you can get as well, right?
Yeah. Also, another great tip is, because we forget about our teeth all the time, I picked up a great teeth whitener. How good they are, but it is from Colgate, so you can do that on your teeth to whiten your teeth, because coffee, wine stains your teeth. So it's just natural that you're going to have stains on your teeth. So I thought that was a great product too. And how about one of these? This I picked up also at the dollar store. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can look. You can do your own little home spa. It's one of these that you can put in the freezer if you have your eyes swollen. I get a lot of blackness around my eyes and swollenness. So what I do is I put it in the freezer. I put it in the fridge better, and then I just pop it on my eyes, and it helps that puffiness. And then you can either warm it up too, or use it as a night mask. A night
blocker.
Eye mask that you can block all the light. That's what you can do. So I thought that was pretty cool too. And then talking about eyes, it's so important to massage and circulate. So I picked this up. It says under eye massager for $1. It's a Dollar Tree. And then what you do is you massage around it just to get this circulation, right? I think what we do is we forget to just take care of ourselves, right? And it's like a metal base, so it's kind of cold. So it helps you with the puffiness, I guess, right? So I actually
have one too. I should have had it handy, and we both could have had ours. It has a lot of benefits from, because you can go this here and use it for the neck as well. So there's so
that
many
was
things.
another thing I was going to bring on, is that at Winners I picked, because it's so important to give you circulation for your skin. That's where you lose your collagen, right? So this thing is like a little massager. And you use it for your chin, because our chins are very important when we get older. And you just use it around your face, and you can massage your face. It's like having your own little spa, facial spa, right? So I thought that was kind of cool. And it was just $12, so not bad at all. It just stimulates the circulation for your skin. So is that important for your skin too, Diana?
Circulation is key, because that gets rid of all of the pollutants and everything that's on your skin. Yes, for sure. And it really, because what happens with your skin, you have different layers, and you want to get those plump cells underneath forward. So the more you activate it, the better it will be. For sure.
That's so cool. And then another thing, I mean, my face.
You had fun.
I know. I found this thing, because you know how we get the hairs around our eyes, and and sometimes we forget about those major things. So this thing kind of just takes that hair away.
I have one.
Right? And then you can use it for here and here. Sometimes you get those, and we don't get to go and do our waxing or whatsoever, so you can do it on your own. Why not? Save money too,
I
right?
have one too.
And I picked this up at Winners too. I think it was $9.99, which is wow. Okay, I can do my own spa day there too. So I thought it was I was getting really into your show here.
I could tell.
So
I can't wait till we can have spa nights. Like I used to have spa days here at my house, and I can't wait to be able to start doing that again, because it is amazing.
I love pampering women. Dressing them up and having the makeup done, and getting their face done before the makeup, and then the before and the after is so important for me.
We'll get back to it. At least now there's a vaccine. Hallelujah. So hopefully we'll get there, right? So
I hope
I could feel this starting to.
So with this gold mask that you have on, does it peel off easily?
Yes, it does. So it's sort of starting to feel like I could do it. So I generally just do this. I better take the glasses off, because I could show you how I do this. You just do this.
Nice.
I've got a mirror here just as a, and you just start to go like this. And we go all the way up. And sometimes you get it in one, sometimes you don't.
And then you don't have it around your eyes. Is that for a reason?
No,
or?
yeah, you don't do the eye, and you don't do your eyebrows because it will hurt.
Oh, okay.
When you go to take it off, right?
Makes sense.
You would
Yeah.
take the hair off, right?
Yeah.
And then you
nice.
can have just some little pieces, which I have my cloth here, and this here. And this water was warm before, but it's not as warm now. And then I just wipe it all up, the little pieces.
Yeah.
And then I can do the detox mask, and I'll show you how I do that one.
Okay, great. We're going into the demo then. We're going to the demo.
Yes. Is that okay?
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay.
Great
all right.
timing.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, so this is a moisturizing and detox mask. And this is a mask that's very good for acne. Because when you talk about conditioning or circulation, this actually circulates, it gets rid of the impurities. So when you put this on, it's very moisturizing. It's very, smells wonderful. And you tend to actually massage. So if you massage for about 3 minutes or so, I usually then leave it on for a bit, but we can just take it off. And you just do this. And this is actually getting rid of all the impurities. So it's digging deep to clear the pores. This is falling off on me. Like so. And then I'll just do this here and give it away. And it's an easy one to do. I tend to have a spa day once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I do all of it. But like you say, you can do different things too.
Yeah.
But when you're finished, I never brought one to dry, but that's okay. Just feels wonderful, because it just it's clear. And when you talk about the gold mask, it is one that I think I mentioned it. It brightens the face. So any entrepreneur, when you want something to brighten and lift your face and whatnot, it's good for that too. So there we go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So basically, do you have like a demo that we can do right now on live, or is that it? Like you would pick them?
I think I just did it.
Oh, is that what you just put on?
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
okay.
that was the demo. That was the
Okay.
The moisturizing mask.
Okay.
You know what? I can also do a demo of this. So when we talk about moisture, there is a thing called one of our products, and it happens to actually be called Negayol, but you just do a squirt. And this is now, what this does is it puts moisture in. So I always do this after I've done this anyway. And this is putting moisture back into it, and it's got 97% triglycerides, which apparently is the highest you can get in the world. So what this does is it's putting moisture in, but it's also maintaining moisture that you have in your face. So you're not going to lose the moisture that you normally have. Although it's oil, and I always do this, put it everywhere. So it is definitely sort of one of our major products, but that makes it feel good too. So that's it's kind of like we call it kind of like a treatment to be a treatment, but it gives that nourishment back into your face, because moisture is so key for all of us as we get older. So
true. We tend to lose that elasticity, right? So
Yeah.
collagen production doesn't produce as much to keep your skin nice and vibrant. Start to droop, right? So it's good to take care of yourself now. And and I'm just noticing with my hand with one mask on and the other one, what a difference. Like this one's nice and soft and this one's a little bit dry. So it is something that's important to do for yourself.
Oh, I know.
So we will be back on an Empowered in Heels. We are back on an Empowered in Heels, and I tell you, my skin is feeling a little bit nice after that. I did put a little bit of a mask and some pampering on myself while I was here, and I have my lip balm. And Diana looks amazing with her little glow there. So welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you, Diana, for being here today. We are so happy that you're empowering so many women out there today with your spa day at home. So tell me, do you have a mission statement or a statement that you believe in that we can offer to the women out there that are watching our show today?
Well, I think my mission statement is sort of, I guess, what I do, and it's to offer superior products and an opportunity for women to be independent. And I think that's so key and successful in business, regardless, and this is the part I love, regardless of age, background, or education. Like, I think I love to empower everyone that really wants, is open to being empowered, basically, or, thinking out of the box, and it can be anything and everything that we do. But that's pretty much what is my mission statement. Yeah.
Love it. And then what is your next level of journey? Do you have something prepared that you're going to do for 2021 that's coming up?
Well, I'm always trying to, and I guess in my business we do ranking. And so I always work towards a goal, and I generally make it because when you set something, you write it down and you work hard, quite often it works. So I just made what they called Lady of the Lord. We have rankings based on royalty, and so during COVID I had 2 ranks so far. So I'm my goal is my next one to be is what they call Countess. And so I do believe I will be doing that. And really, I keep just expanding on the things that you can do and reaching out to people and just being there for people. And there's just so much that you can offer, right? And I think, too, it really comes down to if you love what you do and you have the passion, you naturally attract. And I think that's really what it's all about.
I agree so much. You hit it by the nail, honestly. If you have that passion and you do it with your heart, not just because it's a business, you want to help other people and support other women. Like now, you want to get Tracy involved, which is an amazing aspect of helping and community, of supporting women. I wish there was more of that, because women tend to get very competitive. And if we can put that competitive aside and just think, like, if we can help someone get 2 steps further than where you are and have it easier, why not do it? And honestly, we have someone looking out above as to what we do in life, and we tend to forget about that. We were put on earth for a reason. So I love what you're doing, and I'm so proud of you. I know you for so many years. I can't believe it's 10 years already. But,
I know. I was trying to go back.
You're an amazing woman, and I love working with you. How has the experience of working with Suzy Q Jewels been? Have you liked the events? What is your outcome with our events?
You know what? It's hard to express the feeling that I get when I help and I work with you. Like we just have that, I don't know, connection. And I think that whenever I'm doing an event with you, whether it's our Glam It Up events or whether it's doing the fashion shows and things like that, seeing everybody dressed up and knowing that I put the makeup on them and helping them and seeing them smile, like Suzy the last time, like she was just beaming, and it's very rewarding. It's very fulfilling to do things like that as opposed to just doing things, naturally doing things. And I support you 100%. Like, it's just like I have a lot of clothes that support you too. But yeah, and women's shelter is just like, you have such a huge heart. Like, it's just, I love you, girl.
I am so lucky to do what I love doing. It's just to get that boost of confidence to a lot of women that when they think that they're not beautiful, and they are beautiful, and then you see them all glammed up and dressed up, and then you get them in the magazine, and they are so overwhelmed with happiness. I think that's so rewarding for me. It just boosts my day and my energy and why I do what I do. I deal with beautiful models, gorgeous, but sometimes their self-confidence inside is so empty, in which I kind of help them and nurture them to show that, you know what, you need the inner core to be beautiful outside, because you can have your beauty outside and be perfect outside, but be empty inside. So it's so rewarding to just see that and have them walk the runway for their first time, or do it a couple of times, because with the first time they're scared, and then the second time they get that confidence, and then the third time they got it going. So it's that building that self-esteem and loving themselves for what they are. And I think we lost a lot of that. We've become so superficial that we need to look perfect. We need to live a perfect life. We need to have that beautiful car. We need to have that beautiful home. Forget about that. Love life and live it, right? I love your statement. So one major female women entrepreneur advice that you can give women on our show today?
Do you know what? Because of COVID, I would say reach out to other entrepreneurs. Like, we are a community. We're all there for each other. Brainstorm. Some people have had to pivot more than others. And I think that it's so powerful to have the community that we have. And some people are not involved and not, engaged. And sometimes it's reaching a person that you see is not, maybe just sitting on their own. And I've always kind of looked out for that kind of person, right? And I think that it just, it really is just work as a group, because we all have different talents and different strengths. And I think if we put them all together, what one person might think of, another person may not. So I think that it is, and being there for each other. I think that a lot of times sometimes you just need to be a listener, and sometimes it's, it can be anything, because there are lots of ups and downs right now. There are a lot of people that are hurting, and I think too, there's that side of it as well.
Yeah, that's why I thought to do this home spa day. It's just to get people out of that rut of not knowing what's to come, or thinking last year was wasted. It wasn't. It's actually making you think and focus on you. It's bringing you closer to your family. I know myself, I was so busy that I kind of get a chance together anymore, make meals together, because we were always on the go. Now we have more things we do. We go for walks. We do things that we can do together. So I think it brought a lot of unity with putting the go all the time and setting some time for you. And we have to be grateful for that, right?
Yeah,
and then pivoting your business. How better can we do it? Working from home and having that leisure of being with our family at the same time. I think that was a windfall for me. I always had my business online, and it went much better when everyone was online shopping. So for me, it went really good. So I was shipping off. We have our Style You box with our fashion item and our beauty care, which you're sponsored in it. Which bases within the seasons, those were going pretty well. So things like that took me a little bit longer with me being on the go, helped me focus on other things. So take this time to focus on you, on what's important for you and where you want to see yourself, because you can do anything. So with today's program, we were going to do a giveaway, right, Diana?
We definitely are. So everybody who comments and provides their contact information, because we're obviously going to need that, is going to be entered in the draw for the gold mask.
Ooh.
So you basically get one of these, an applicator to put it on, and this.
Nice.
So yes, so that is the price.
Okay, so if you comment on our show, which is
Yeah.
going to be aired next Tuesday, you can be entered to win that draw. And Diana will contact you. She'll message you, or if you want to put your email address there, she will email you, or just comment something there that you're interested. What better to start your spa day with a nice, good quality mask, and it's a gold mask. What way to start the New Year's,
colloidal gold is actually in it. So
so get yourself on gold before the New Year so you can get that gold and that goal, right?
That's great.
So thank you, Diana, for being on Empowered in Heels and helping so many women today. We're across the world, so you may have people contact you from other countries. So I hope that happens. So thank you for being on Empowered in Heels and empowering other women. You are an empowered woman, and that's why I wanted you on the show. And what better ways to help people that are going through mental health or depression or anything that with COVID related, that we can get them going to take care of them inside and outside, because, you know, we need to take care of ourselves and set a good example for our kids too, because later on, I know the home remedies because of my mom, because she used to do those like yogurt and oatmeal, honey masks and stuff like that.
Actually, lemon is another good one. You can do lemon on the face and the hands.
Oh yes, lemon is to take those dark spots.
It's the dark spots.
The dark spots.
There's so many things that you can do. You know, it was trying to sort of pick and choose which ones to actually include. There's even the head massage things that you can get, and I've seen them at the dollar store, although I was going to go and get one, but they're like prong things and give the head massage. I
actually have one.
There's all kinds of stuff.
When I have a headache, and it stimulates your head, and it tends to take away the headaches. But so thank you for today, for being on Empowered in Heels, and I'll catch you at the next one. Follow us. Follow me at Suzy Tamasy, or on Facebook under Suzy Q Jewels, or on our Instagram under Suzy Tamasy, and Empowered in Heels on YouTube. So please follow us. Support our show. We're going on to 2021. Our big event is February 6th. I would love to see all of our Empowered in Heels guests on there. We're going to do like a panel. Hopefully it's going to be our opening of a new year. I'm hoping COVID is going to be gone by then, and we're all safe and ready to give each other hugs, because I miss the hugs and the smiles and the interaction, right? And now it's like arm buttons and stuff like that. So stay blessed and see you soon.